Welcome back, friends. In today's video, we will check out the IceWM session. So, IceWM is a Windows manager. So, it is lightweight than the desktops, and many users prefer it because it gets out of the way and user can focus on his work, his productivity. Another thing is it uses very less resources, so you can even run it on your old machines. It will work snappy. So let us start. So when you are at the login screen of the Arcolinux, you check out the different sessions available. Here you can see a lot of different window managers are available because we have used the ArcoLinuxB Xtended ISO. So the extended ISO contains all the Windows manager in addition to the desktops. So even without selecting any of this Windows manager, all the Windows manager have been installed. If you remember, you can check out the old video of installation of KDE plus OpenBox plus IceWM. We had selected only this three, one desktop and two Windows manager, but whole lot of Windows manager have been installed because it is a extended ISO, and extended ISO whenever you use it will install all the Windows managers. So you can there are two entries, IceWM Session and IceWM. So let us go with this. There must be some little difference will be there because these are working as a mixed desktop. So in the last video we have seen the KDE/OpenBox. So the KDE desktop, that is the K desktop environment, was using OpenBox inside it as a window manager. So OpenBox was used as a window manager instead of the default Kevin, which is the default window manager for KDE desktop. So let us use this IceWM session. Input the password. So on booting up, the Arcolinux welcome app comes in the foreground. So I will not go in details. It has already covered 3 times. So this is how the IceWM session looks like, desktop looks like. So below there is a panel. Here the application menu is there. This is the minimizer. This is the workspace selector. Okay, this is the terminal or the console. It is URXVT. Then there is a web browser. Let us check out which web browser is there. It should open up. Okay, so it is Mozilla Firefox. I am sure it will be 101 version. Let it open up. And the file manager, let us open and check out the file manager. So the Thunar file manager is default here on the panel, but of course we will have the PCman FM file manager also, so we will have multiple file managers. Okay, so this is the Firefox Mozilla. Yes, it is 101. Okay, we will just close it down. Then okay, we will switch off the terminal also. Here I think this is the variety wallpaper manager. Yes, so here you can select the wallpapers. You can configure the wallpapers to change at different intervals and all those things. You can set the wallpaper preferences. Okay, I will not go in detail. We have already done it in the last video. Now this is the updater app. So let us check out what 5 updates are available. So this 25.2 MB is in addition to the 50 MB update we had done, I think in the today morning or yesterday evening. So anyways, we will apply this. So the update is for ArcoLinux Tweak Tool, ArcoLinux Bin, ArcoLinux root, ArcoLinux system config, and the ArcoLinux Z shell. So let us apply it. You have to input your sudo password for the granting of permission. You should always apply any update that comes for the ArcoLinux tweak tool, because it is connected with the ISOs. So whenever the ISOs are updated, if the requirement is there, then the ArcoLinux tweak tool also gets updated. So always remember, and even if there is some system update which requires the ArcoLinux tweak tool update as a dependency, then also the update will come for ArcoLinux tweak tool. So this is very important app. You should always keep it updated along with the system files, system updates. The base system should always be updated, so it remains strong. All the patches and key updates should be always applied to the system whenever they are available. You should not defer those updates for months together. It is understandable that if today the update comes and the weekend is after 3 days, you can do it on weekend when you have ample time. So you can take a first backup and then do the update. So that is the recommended way to do the updates. But every weekly update should be there. At least 1 or 2 times every week you should do the updates. Okay. I think there will be no further updates available. Okay, the update has been done. We will close this. Now I will minimize this. Okay, so here also as open box, IceWM also has a simple volume control. What is this? This is the network manager, of course, and okay. So here you can configure the clock by right clicking on the time. Okay, now let us go in the application menu. So I will not go in the same applications every time. I will just check if some additional or the applications related to IceWM are there. Other I will not touch because already we have done it twice, thrice. Okay, so all these apps we have covered earlier. Okay, let me check sweeper. So most of the apps are from KDE desktop. Then in development also, this is also all KDE only. Education also, this is all KDE apps. Okay, what is Parlay? Let us I think I will not go with this because then it will mess up with the this desktop IceWM. So these are not IceWM apps. We will not go with them. Only we will check for the IceWM app. So this is also not IceWM. This is also all KDE apps. So you might be finding it puzzling, but remember, now in the phase 3 onwards, the desktops get mixed. So applications related to one desktop will be visible in the application menu of the other desktop also. So you have to use your brains and think logically. So all these are, most of them are KDE apps, yes, and other apps we already covered, so I will not go ahead. Okay, settings, maybe there are some specific settings app for the IceWM. Let us check out. There are no additional apps for the IceWM. So let us check out this ButterFS. I think we have done it before or not. Let us check out. And yes, one thing I forgot. Gparted. Let us check out the Gparted because I wanted to check which file system has been installed by default. Okay, so the file system installed by default is extended 4 only. we did a automatic install, automatic erase this option, and then it install the extended 4 file system. Though we had installed the snapper and btrfs assistants and btrfs tools, but due to the automatic eraser disk option, it has chosen the extended 4 file system. So we cannot do anything right now, and that btrfs assistant will not open up because the file system install is extended 4, so it will not work. So friends, this is it. It is a yes, we can check out the memory usage. Yes, that is important. Let us go and check memory. Let us check out the desktop preferences first. Okay, so desktop manager is not active. I think it because belongs to KD, that's why it is not working. Quick system info, no. Where is the system task manager, system monitor? Let us check out the task manager. Okay, so it is using around 814 MB out of the 3.8 GB memory. 173 processes are there, and CPU usage, you can see it is remarkable, just 1%, 0 to 1%. So this is the advantage of using Windows Manager. So their CPU usage and overall memory usage is less. Here the memory usage is more because this is not a clean install of OpenBox. OpenBox has been installed along with the other desktops. So some of the KD apps are also running, some GNOME apps are also, you can see the GNOME keyring is running, the GNOME settings helper is running. So, and then the K apps, that is the KD apps like K wallet is running. The task manager is running. Task manager, of course, then Thunar file manager is running. So these different apps are taking up the memory. If you want, you can just check out. So even Variety is using just 110 MB. So that is the biggest memory usage app. Thunar is taking around 60 MB. So it is still 816 only, but you can see the memory usage is very stable. It is just 816. It is not increasing or even decreasing. It is quite stable. We can check some more apps for the system. Okay, this time we will use system monitor. Let us check out if system monitor will work or not, because system monitor, yes, it is KDE desktop. So KDE is a look. Now this another thing that is important. So when you are using multiple desktop or the mixed desktop, what happens is you can use the app designed for one desktop in the other desktop. That is the beauty. But of course it will increase the memory usage, but still you can use it. So here you can see it is showing 914 MB of memory usage, while that other app was showing 816 MB. So there is a difference of around 100 MB. And disk, out of the 27.3 GB, it already 21.5 GB has been used. You will ask why. I have already told you in I think last video or last to last video that system has multiple Windows Manager along with the full KDE desktop plus the full KDE development environment. So that is all hogging the space, disk space. And CPU usage, you can see it is quite stable, around 4 to 7%. So that is acceptable. There is no issue. So this is it. So OpenBox Windows Manager, then IceWM Windows Manager, they are all recommended for systems which have low resources, low memory. So if you have got a tablet, then of course you can install OpenBox or IceWM on the tablet. It will run very fine, and you can make the tablet productive. So friends, with this video, we have covered all the three desktop, that is the KD plus the two window managers, that is OpenBox and IceWM. So these three have been covered, and I will like to stop the video here. Before that, I will before stopping the video, I will have to show you something. This is the IceWM organization website, and this is the manual. So friends, this is a very good manual. Everything is given, so you should read this when you freshly start using the IceWM. So everything is given, how to even edit the config files, everything is given. So basic configuration is given here, you can check it out. So please take benefit of this manual. It is available. You can, I think, even print this as a PDF document. You have to just go to files, print, and then save it, save the print as a PDF file. It is very easy, and then you can use this manual as you wish. So here you can see how this is the config file. So how to edit the config file, what are the different parameters for, say, for the taskbar, for the input font, for the label font. So everything, colors, everything is there. So it is very detailed. I will also try to read this because I have just started using this Windows Manager. So in the last 4-5 years, I had only used the IceWM. So IceWM is that way known to me, but OpenBox only, and last year only I started using OpenBox. So slowly and slowly I am taking more and more information about the Windows Manager and started liking the Windows Manager. So still it will take around 1 year for me to become at ease with the different Windows Manager. So friends, I will stop here. In the next video, what we will do is, I will try to cover the IceWM in NTX, because one of our viewers has requested me to cover the NTX IceWM. So in the next video, I will cover the NTX IceWM Windows Manager. So we will check out how the NTX devs have treated the IceWM Windows Manager in NTX, and then of course you can easily compare the IceWM in ArcoLinux with the IceWM in NTX. So both the systems are different, of course. The NTX has been designed mostly for the older desktops, and ArcoLinux you can use in the old laptops as well as new laptops. And the way the configs have been done, the way it looks, the way it works, it is different, but still it is a IceWM basic. It is a base system is IceWM only. So you can check it out when I will release the video tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And after that video is done, then we will again start the ArcoLinux. ArcoLinux phase 4. Phase 4 is nothing but an extension of the phase 3 only. So we have in fact covered some parts of the phase 4 also. So only what we have to do is, we have to try to install some more packages related to the desktops and Windows managers, and then we will check out the results of the installation of the packages, and that's it. Then the phase 4 will be completed, and then we will go over to phase 5. So let us check out the phase 5. What is there in phase 5? Okay, in the phase 5, phase 3 we are done up to here. Phase 4 almost we are done, because we already know how to use the ArcoLinux tweak tool and the CalMS installer to mix desktops and tiling window managers. So in phase 5, you have to create your own personal ISO. So already we have used the ArcoLinuxB ISO. So we already have the idea. 50% of even phase 5 is also completed when we did it the phase 2 using the ArcoLinuxB ISO. So 50% already we know how to do the phase 5, and phase 4 also it is almost more than 50% we already done or covered in phase 3. So phase 2 and 3 cover the phase 4 and 5 also up to 50% we can say. let us say 50%, not exactly, but we can say 50. So we have got a good idea what to do in phase 4 and 5 if you are done the phase 2 and 3. So that's it friends for today. Do like, comment and share our channel. Do not forget to press the bell button, otherwise you will lose the new videos that are uploaded every day. We upload around 1 to 2 videos every day. Thank you. Bye bye.